Hello, I'm really excited to be able to talk to you about our brand new product launch, the newest range in our dimensional dies, and it's in Christmas style. So it's getting, for all it's lovely and hot, it's getting really Christmassy around here at Crafter's Companion. Do you want to be able to make something as beautiful and as dimensional as this for your loved ones for Christmas in terms of a Christmas card? Isn't this absolutely exquisite with that beautiful fireplace design? The little tree, the swags and tails, the mirror, the crackling fireplace, the stockings, the sentiments, the rug, the little cat and dog, all of the details are there for you. It's not the only one we've got. I'm going to show you these lovely designs before I show you the product because this is what you want to see. This is the cool stuff. Then we've also got this amazing design for our lovely Christmas tree, where you've got your tree, you've got all your candy canes, you've got your tinsel on there, your baubles, you've got this lovely dimensional staircase which pops out with a lovely swag on there. You've got all your swags and tails again, and you've got a mirror, and there's extra bits in this set, but this is the kind of thing that you're going to be able to create. We've also got my personal favourite, the sleigh and reindeer, and we've done it so that both the sleigh and the reindeer pops out from the card, but we've given you an extra reindeer so you could have the whole squad there if you really wanted to. And you've got all of your little edgeable dies for the background for your trees and your houses, and there's the lovely scroll detail. There's so much you can do with this particular set, and this is my personal favourite. We've got lots of other accessory dies that are launching. This is just to show you the kind of thing you're going to be able to create, but I want to show you exactly what you're getting in one of these die sets because they are truly amazing. So the first set, my personal favourite, is the one with the sleigh. So you can see here, as we had with our other dimensional dies, they're in two sets. You've got a worker die set, and in this one you've got the pop out reindeer and pop out sleigh, so they're your worker dies. Then you've got this whole accessory set which works with that worker die, and you can see you've got an additional reindeer to do the whole squad, and I'll show you that in a second. You've got your little edgeable houses, so they can be positioned wherever you want. You've got your little edgeable trees, you've got your layerable presents, you've got your little Star of David, everything you need there to be able to build that beautiful wintry sleigh and reindeer scene. In addition, you've got a range of stamps which have all been sized perfectly to work with those dies, both on the worker die set and on the accessory die set. So you can stamp the detail of the reindeer, stamp the detail of the sleigh, put on a little bell around his neck if you want to. You've got the little bows for the parcel and all of the little accessories you need and some sentiments. So really usable. What does that look like? Well, I've got a little board here to show you. And this is where it gets exciting because this is where it shows you what you're able to do with these dies. So you can see here just in black and white, what we've done is cut them out. So you can see there you've got your sleigh and then you've got your pop out reindeer, but then we've put an additional reindeer on here, and that's the one that cuts out on his own. So you could have a really long card if you like and have all of the reindeers on there if that's what you want, because you can build up as many of the pop out and as many of the background reindeer as you like for pulling the sleigh. You've then, if we look here, got the option of stamping with those accessory stamps that come with. So you can see what we've done here is just cut the pop out die for the reindeer and the sleigh, and then we've stamped over the accessory stamp to put in the details. So if colouring's your thing, then you can do them coloured in if that's what you would like to do. So the choice is yours. And you can see here all of the other dies from the accessory set and used in conjunction with the stamps that come along with, and how fabulous that looks. So that's the first set, and that's sleigh. Then we've got fireplace. Exactly as you've just seen with the sleigh set, we've got the worker die, which is the fireplace, and then you've got all of the elements that you need to build up and make that look like a traditional Adams fireplace with all of that wonderful cornice detail on there. You've got your accessory set, which is where you get your little staircase, you've got your mirror frame, you've got a wreath, you've got your stockings, you've got a log bucket or a coal bucket, you've got your little dog and your cat and your holly, you've got the fire grate, you've got a plate for the cookies on there, you've got a glass for the milk. Everything you would expect in a fireplace scene on a traditional Christmas has been included as a die there. We've then got, of course, the matching stamps. So you can see exactly as we had for the reindeer set, for those dies which require a stamp, like the little flames for the fire, like the plate, like the little dog and the cat and the fire bucket and your stockings and your fire grate. And here is the cookies for the plate, so you can put biscuits on the cake on the plate as well for Santa. How fantastic is that? All of the tiny little details have been thought through for you, so you've just got the pleasure of putting it together and making the most amazing Christmas creations. So let's have a look at what they look like on this board, which I've prepared for you. Here you can see, just cut out in black and white, how the details all layer up. So you can see here you've got the biscuits and cookies, we've got all the little layerable dies and the flames, the little dog and cat, the foliage, the mirror, the wreath. And then if I show you this one, you can see what we mean about stamping the detail over on the fireplace there, if you would prefer to do that and colour it in. And then here are all of the elements that are included on their own and with the little stamps. So you've got your fire bucket, your grate, your cookies, your biscuits, you've got a carrot for Rudolph, you've got your little plate, your milk glass, all of the little flames for the fire, the little dog and cat, your little stockings, and then all of this foliage, which can make the swags and tails or the wreath even above the fireplace. And you've got your mirror here as well. So you can do a lovely mirror and decorate that up as well as if it was home. How fabulous is that? So again, we've done all the thinking, all the tiny little details are there for you. You're just going to have the pleasure of putting it together. So that's fireplace. Lastly, by no means least, we've got the tree. So this is a very traditional Christmas tree. It's the most important thing at Christmas for me. I adore putting my tree up, and it has to be real every year. I wanted to replicate that beautiful traditional fir tree look in this die set, and I think we've managed to do that. We've also included a worker die there which gives you a dimensional staircase, as you just see me showing that little sample earlier. So you've got your worker die of the tree, you've got all of your little accessories here as well. So you've got your window and foliage, you've got snowy caps which fit perfectly on the tree in the right place, so it can be a snowy outdoor tree if you'd prefer. You could use the snowy outdoor tree along with the sleigh and the reindeer and make a long card there, so that's popping out, and the size is proportionate, so it'll work alongside the reindeer and sleigh if you wanted to do that. Choices are yours. Also, it could be a tree alongside the fireplace for inside of the house if that's what you want to do. And again, all of the sizes are proportionate, so they can be used as individual sets or combined across the 3 sets to do whatever it is that you want to do for Christmas. So we've got our little star for the tree. This is my favourite bit here. This is your single die that's going to cut the perfectly sized tinsel or ribbon swag for the tree. So cut it out once, lay it over the tree, it's done, and then all you've got to do is put your little baubles on. How fantastic is that? You've got your poinsettia, your candy canes and everything else you could possibly need. And of course we've got all of our beautiful stamps there, so you can stamp the detail on and colour it if that's what you would like to do for all of those individual elements. These little pieces here are outdoor scenes to go behind the window, so when you're making it as an indoor scene of a decorated Christmas tree, you can look out of the window to an outside snowy scene. So we've thought of everything for you to make it really, attention to detail, but with minimum effort by you. So here's the tree board, and again on here what you're going to be able to see is all of the details that we've done, and this is what I was saying about that perfectly sized swag for the decorations on the tree. You can see all the little decorations on there. You'll take more care placing them. We've got the window, and we've got all of the foliage that can go around the window, and the foliage would also make a lovely swag down the staircase banner, which you can see is 3D and pops out there as well. And here we have the stamped version. So you see beautiful fir detail on that stamped tree to make it indoor or outdoor, whatever you prefer. And then here are all of the little details. So you can see you've got your window, you've got the little wintry scenes, you've got the panels. These are your snow caps which fit on the tree in descending order, so that you can put snowy caps on there for an outdoor tree. We've got our star, we've got little poinsettias, the baubles, the candy canes, all of the little bits of foliage and your swag. And there are some sentiments on there, of course, as well. So that's what you can do with the tree set. How amazing is that? Very amazing, I hear you say. It really is. They are beautiful, and you're going to adore what you can do with them. So they're the die sets and the stamp sets that go with. Now, of course, because it's Christmas and because it's Crafters Companion, we've got other products that will complement and go with, or can be used on their own. If you don't want to do the dimensionals but you want to do these products, you could do that as well. So the first thing to show you is our embossing folders. We've done a lovely range of embossing folders for this set, and the first range is this beautiful trio, and of course they're available individually. So we've got snowfall drift, in fact, actually. Try saying that when you haven't got your teeth in. So we've got snowfall drift there, and you can see that there's just beautiful little snowfall there, which works wonderfully with the tree as a background scene if you're doing it as an outdoor, and beautifully with the sleigh and reindeer as well, to have that snow in the background. This one here is to create the front of your card. So this is our Christmas centerpiece. So you can see that's the folder there, and then that's what it looks like when it's been embossed and coloured. So that can be for the front of your card. And then we've got that wonderful snowflake design, which is just a lovely usable snowflake folder, and again brilliant with all of the three-dimensional dies that you've just seen me show you. So that's the first set of folders that we have. The second set of folders have my personal favourites on. My first favourite, I've always got lots of favourites. My first favourite is this one, which is Holly Vine Swirls. I think this is so classy and so elegant. Going to be usable all through Christmas on many different projects. Then we've got our little old tree, which is a beautiful swirly tree on there. You can see that's gorgeous. Let me just show you the folder. So that was the swirly vine, and this one is the little old tree. And then we've got holly frame, which again is to allow you to decorate the front of your card when you're making your dimensional cards, because we want to make the front just as beautiful as the inside. And you can see what they look like when they're all embossed and coloured up. So that's the 6 folders that we've got for Christmas, to either work with or on their own, to work with the dimensional dies or work on their own if that's what you prefer to do. Oh gosh, it's never ending, isn't it? We've got some fabulous stuff. Now we've got our sentiments, and we've got set 1 and set 2. So really usable festive words here. Nice sizes in these die sets, everybody. Really good statement sentiments. I'm going to show you what they look like in a moment. Usable as well. So we've got things like joy to the world, peace on earth, season's greetings, believe, Merry Christmas, peace, holiday cheer, happy holidays, ho ho ho, merry and bright, and Noel. So really usable Christmas words, and in a beautiful font, and again complement the dimensional dies, but equally could be used on their own if that's what you would like to do, and work across all of your Christmas projects. So that's our first set of festive words. And actually I just want to show you here, this is what they're going to look like. So this is the front of a card, and this was the front of the oh, my little dog got flattened. You don't want your dog getting flattened there, do you? This was the little fireplace, and you can see on the front there we've used one of the sentiments, and I believe that is holiday cheer. Same with this one, with our tree, and we've used joy to the world. Same with this one, where we've got reindeer and sleigh, and we've got let it snow, which is one of those sentiments. Additionally, we've cut them here and laid them all up to make a very textured background. So we've taken all of the sentiments and laid them around, and then just gilding waxed them once they've been die cut. And I think that makes a very different and unique card front. So there are lots of different things you can do with those sentiment sets. Then we've got my personal favourite again. We've got our festive foliage. You cannot have Christmas cards without a wonderful set of festive foliage to decorate them. Festive foliage isn't the easiest thing to say, I have to say to you, but I've managed, so that's good. So we've got this wonderful set here where we have our poinsettia. We've got poinsettia, we've got bare branches, we've got holly, we've got ivy, we've got borders and swirls, and we've got berries and foliage, so that you can build up really 3D dimensional floral displays in a Christmas theme. And then the second set gives you all of your accessories, which is other little foliage elements. So you can see they're more like mistletoe and bits of greenery and shrubbery and fir branch. But then we've also got the beautiful lacy bow in there as well, which you can fold up and use to decorate the front of your cards. So they're our 2 festive foliage sets. Now, I've got a couple here, again, just to show you what they would look like. So here's some of the festive foliage on that one, where we've just done it as a little accent in the corner using the sentiments. On this one, we did it as a tiny little accent, so you can do tiny little embellishments, or you can make it a real statement piece if that's what you want to do, with that wonderful foliage around there, using some little snowflakes. One of the wonderful sentiments, that's just a very elegant and classy Christmas card. So you can use it with your dimensionals, or you can use them on their own. This foliage is going to be needed on every single Christmas card you make, without a shadow of a doubt, because it's fabulous. Finally, it's this one, I nearly put it away. Finally, we've got our sparkling snowflakes. Now, everybody needs an amazing set of snowflakes at Christmas, and we've got 2 sets for you. We've got some beautiful statement snowflakes, individual snowflakes, Let It Snow and Sparkle as the sentiments on there, and that's in one set. Again, very good sizes, so large all the way through to tiny small ones, which I think is wonderful. And they're the little snowflakes that have been cut in the background here on this card. So you see how they all work together beautifully. Equally, that could have been embossed with your Snowflake embossing folder. Choice is yours because it's your card and you're making it. We've got this set here, oh my word, the most exquisite snowflake edgeable borders. So these are our edgeable designs which can be cut into so many different ways. On the corners of boxes, as a gatefold, on the top of your card so it stands proud, down the edge of your card, on the bottom of your card, across an easel as a stand-up. So many different ways. Go and check out our YouTubes. You'll have seen us do videos on edgeables and you'll see how to use these beautiful designs. And again, a couple of snowflake accessories in there, a really good set, and you've got 2 options. Right, so that's all of the die and stamp set, and you've seen how they all work. But it's Crafter's Companion and it's Christmas, so we've got more. We have got the most amazing paper and card pads for you with beautiful designs in. So let's start with the 12 by 12. This is, I'm going to have to try and do this so you can see, there we go, that's better. This is the most wonderful, this is foiled. Can you see that foil on there? You've got beautiful foiled accents on here, beautiful papers in a range of contemporary, that foiled dot, oh my word, in a range of contemporary colours. And as we move through the pad, look at all this foil detail and those beautiful papers in there, to your traditional colours. So you've got a whole range in one pad, whether you're going traditional or contemporary, depending on who you're sending it to. And all of the patterns are sized proportionately to work with those dimensional dies, if that's what you want to do. As sleigh decoration, as background paper, as a wintry scene, for the front of your card, whatever you want to use it for. Just a beautiful range of gorgeous papers with foil accents. Okay, so that's the 12 by 12. Exactly the same in 6 by 6 if you want to use that. Oh, and the good thing I want to mention to you is, if I just show you this page and this page together, the 12 by 12 pad has not been upscaled so that the dot's bigger. It just means that the proportion of the paper is the same, but you've got 4 times as much in the 12 by 12 pad. So that's good value for money. Okay, so that's good. And then we've got this amazing range of cardstock, where again, these match the colours in the paper pad perfectly, and all of the, look at that navy blue, all of the colours you need to create beautiful scenes with your dimensional dies for the sky, for the sleigh, for the living room, for the foliage to cut that out, for your poinsettias, for your sleigh, all of the things, all of the above. Beautiful colours in here, reindeer brown, lovely taupe colours, just possibilities are endless, and that's 12 by 12 card pad as well. So you need to pop along to the Crafter's Companion website and have a look at all of those fantastic products. And you also need to pop along to YouTube, because I'm doing a little video to show you how to cut the dies so that they work for you effortlessly. I'm going to make a little card so that if you're wondering how they work, I'm going to show you in a quick demonstration. Pop along to YouTube and see that there. A quick reminder of the types of things you're going to be able to make with your dimensional dies. The beautiful Fireplace, fabulous sleigh and reindeer, my personal favourite, and the tree with that wonderful staircase. And remember, the proportion is correct. So if you wanted to make that as an outdoor tree and a longer card so that the tree is in the scene with the sleigh and the reindeer, you can. Or if you wanted to make that so it's a tree, popping out beside the fireplace, because of the way the dimensional dies work, you can. Pop along to YouTube, have a look at the demonstration I'm going to do for you. That will make it clear. I hope you've enjoyed this little preview of all this fabulous new product. I've really enjoyed talking to you, and I'm sure I'll see you again soon.